Welcome to www.killthatnoise.com. I'm your boy, the Cameron McMath. I got my man Joe Son with me,
Yes.
and today we have the pleasure of joining us. 2017 All ACC academic team, grad transfer from Toledo. He was a high school 3-star recruit, all-state hurdler, undefeated until nationals, straight from Syracuse University. Mr. Jordan Huncho Martin.
Yeah,
Appreciate for joining us, bro.
what's going on?
Not much, man. How's everything? How's training going?
Everything's good. Just training, getting ready for the draft. Just trying to
Yes,
grind it
sir.
out. And you already know.
Yeah. All right. So coming out of high school, I gotta ask. You were recruited by some big name schools: Syracuse, Wake Forest, your hometown, Maryland. You eventually went to Toledo. So as a two-part question, why Toledo initially, and then as a grad transfer, why Syracuse?
Toledo, coming out. They was kind of a mid-tier, top-tier team at the time. They was beating a lot of ranked opponents. Like Cincinnati was like ranked 23 at the time. They cracked the top 25 a couple times. I felt like it was gonna be one of those schools that was gonna be the talk of the town. So they was talking about me coming in playing as a freshman. So at that time, that was a sweet deal for me, just
Right.
coming in to play early. Syracuse, um, after my 4 years of eligibility was up at Toledo, I really sat down and talked to my folks about if I wanted to explore other options
Right.
and seeing whatever schools I wanted to go to. At the time, I felt as if I could play with those top guys in the country.
Right.
Just watching them on TV, seeing the hype that they get, seeing the games and stuff like that. And I felt like I definitely can compete at that level. I mean, just coming out, I felt like I knew half the guys I was already seniors at the time, just from around the way. So I was like, man, I got to
Yeah,
make that switch to the ACC.
Definitely.
definitely. So, uh, in Toledo, we know you played cornerback, and then transferring to Syracuse, you were switched over, converted to a safety. What kind of transition was for you? How comfortable were you in that transition?
It was a smooth transition just from playing corner. Um, I mean, I would say the corner responsibilities is kind of simplified compared to safety, but just being able to be an athlete and just go back there and run around and make plays, it was a smooth transition. My coaching staff really made it easy for me, just breaking down all the
Mm.
coverages and all the checks and stuff like that. So it was a smooth transition for the most part.
Gotcha. So let's talk East West Shrine game. Where were you at the time where you got invited? What did you take away from that game? Like any of the guys that you went to school with that you got to see there? How was that like?
Uh, when I first got word that I was invited, it was actually the end of the game. Our last game, our senior game. At the end of the game, I checked my phone and I got the word that I was going to be invited to the game. And at the time, I was hurt, so it was going to give me an opportunity to show that I was healthy coming back
Exactly.
at the time,
Right.
and I could compete. Because my season got cut short, obviously, but that was just we ended on a bad note. We lost that last game, so I definitely wanted to show myself in a different light, being able to play in the All Star game and just show I could compete in front of the scouts.
Right.
So, you at the Shrine game. At the Shrine game, I know you get an opportunity to visit some of the kids and things at the hospital, and kind of show your philanthropy and things like that. What was the biggest thing that you could say probably touched you for that weekend in visiting those kids, and what could you take away from that?
Um, just the energy when we first got there, everybody was just so excited to see us, and just being at the Shrine game, everybody's there to have fun, obviously, but we're also there to compete in front of the scouts. So everybody's kind of serious going in. Everybody, got their headphones in, trying to get in the mode for the practices and this
Yeah,
day.
yeah,
And just seeing those kids, it kind of brought that youthfulness back out of us. And was like, you know what, like this game brought us a platform, and a lot of people enjoy seeing us not only on the field but off the field as well. So just seeing those kids and the positive energy they had, it just brought that youthfulness back and made me, what I'm saying, like I'm happy to be here. Like, I'm happy to make an impact on these kids.
Right. Okay, so a support system is something that a lot of athletes rely on, especially since you got to go away for colleges. Talk to us about the support system that you have in your home with your mom and dad, any siblings. How have they helped you transition the whole college atmosphere?
My mom, my dad, my big brother, they've been my support system since I was a young boy. So, my big brother always stayed on me within the sports aspect, and my mom and dad really stayed on me. Just from character wise, is always showing respect. You know what I'm saying? Be humble,
Right.
and things like that. You know what I'm saying? My brother kind of gave me that swag on the field. Just
Definitely.
you know what I'm saying? Just do your thing, and let it be known that you're doing your thing. So, my support system been good. I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? They raised me right. They always been there for me. My parents came to all my home games
Okay.
from Toledo on to Syracuse, so they always was there for me. They always showed love, and that was that, man. I couldn't complain about that.
That's awesome. Now before Cam's asked,
Definitely. So speaking,
what
go
the
ahead.
big brother play?
He played basketball.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Where'd he go?
he went to Virginia State. He played basketball at Virginia State for a little bit, and he had came back home from college, and that was my time in high school where I started developing as an athlete. So he really was hands on with me as developing me as a player. That swag, that confidence. So
Right. Gotcha.
Definitely. So speaking of support system, I mentioned earlier in the introduction that you was 2017 All Academic ACC team. Which one of your parents was the more disciplinary when it came to grades and things like that?
oh, my mom for sure. Mom for sure.
Yeah.
She not playing none of that. If you're not getting good grades, you can't play football. You can't play pro sports. You
Right.
can't watch TV. You can't play the game. So
Yeah.
I had to get the good grades, especially being in college too. Them,
Yeah.
you don't want that. You don't want that look in college. You're getting bad grades. So
Yeah.
I had
Oh,
to get.
All right. So now
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna ask. I'm pretty sure you've been asked by a lot of scouts, coaches. I'm gonna put myself in a situation of a GM, coach, or scout. If I'm willing to take a chance on you, what type of player am I getting? Who is Jordan Martin?
Jordan Martin is a guy that's gonna persevere. I'm always gonna work hard. Um, a guy that can play multiple positions. I played corner majority of my career. Made the transition to safety. Had a good year at safety. So it just showed my value as playing multiple positions on the field, and I played every special team. Not only that, I got good grades off the field, so that shows my ability to learn on the field as well. So I never had no character issues, nothing of that sort. Never got in trouble. Never got in trouble with football. Never got in trouble with school. So it's gonna show. It's gonna show my dedication not only to the game but to myself off the field. So I'm not going to embarrass the program or embarrass the
Definitely.
organization or nothing like that. So I'm just a guy that loves football, and I'm willing to go out there and compete. That's one thing I love competing.
Being that you've been hurt a couple times over your career, collegiate career, what kind of things have you been doing to kind of address that as far as strengthening who you've been working with, and what do you feel like you could do to prove that you could last on the next level?
I was training at Exos down at Andrews Institute. So I was working with those guys just through my rehab and stuff like that, training. They really broke it down how to eat right. You know what I'm saying? Not too much fast food and stuff like that. In college you eating all the bad stuff that the calf got, stuff like that.
Oh,
So
yeah.
the Exos really taught me how to break it down, carbs and all vegetables, hydration, things of that sort. And I'm just taking care of your body after the workouts. We was getting 2 workouts a day, massages, cold tub, ice tub, things of that sort. Saunas, things like that. Just staying loose, stretching at night. So I really learned a lot from this past couple months just on how to take care of your body. I haven't been feeling nothing since. My rehab been going well. My doctor just recently cleared me up like 2 months ago. So, all I can do now is just go forward. In this game of football, injuries going to happen. So it's all about how you bounce back from those injuries. So I feel like I definitely proved from over the years that I got hurt. I came back and I had a better year than I had the year before. So when I get back on the field this time,
Definitely.
I showed that I had a better season than I had my last year of college. So all I can do is just move forward and just take care of my body as much as I can.
Absolutely. So being that you're a fifth year senior and you're now obviously heading into the NFL, what words of or not words, what advice can you give the underclassmen now that you're gone in Syracuse and Toledo?
Advice I can give them boys is, man, never take it for granted. I mean, this game we play, I say it's a privilege. It's a privilege to play this game.
Absolutely.
It's a lot of
Yeah.
opportunities that come from playing on the field. And if you have success on the field, comes greater opportunities as well. So, I'm saying, take the game serious, but also have fun, because it can bring you a lot of blessings outside the game, just meeting people,
Absolutely.
and things like that. So, just take every day, and just go hard.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So let me ask. Speaking of proving yourself, coming from Toledo and things like that on the next level, a young man in the league just now by the name of Kareem Hunt, being that you played at Toledo and he was at Toledo, proving it. Listen, what you think? What you take away from that, especially being from a school like Toledo where people kind of doubted what you can do and things like that? What do you take from his success moving forward?
Oh, he's killing it. We knew that he was going to kill it, though, because what he did to other teams and what he did to some of the players in practice. I mean, like, we competed with a lot of the top dogs, and we competed. Like, no team really blew us out.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? We competed, and we knew, you know what I'm saying, the league is full of underrated guys that just had to prove themselves. So we knew he was going to get in there and kill it. He had a successful career this year. And I mean, that just comes with a grain of salt. You're going to be underrated. You got to prove yourself. Some guys overrated. It's just how it works. You just got to go out there and do your thing. You one play away from being a big name guy.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
So you mentioned going up against him in practice. Give me the one guy now that you transitioned to safety. Give me the one guy that you look forward to matching up on Sundays with.
One guy I'm looking forward to matching up on. Who the best guy? I'm trying to think. Whoever y'all feel like the best guy is, I feel like since playing corner and safety, I'm not gonna know who I'm matching up against. So might be a guy in the slot, might be a tight end, it might be Gronkowski, it might be Julio. I mean, I never know. I mean, all I know is I'm gonna compete. I'm gonna compete for sure. Ain't nobody about to say they just did their thing on me for sure.
Okay.
So you've been listed at 6'3", 206, between 206, 207 pounds or so. Some people still got you listed as one of the bigger corners, so to speak, even though you played safety your last year. And I mentioned that you were a hurdler, right? So
Yeah.
what kind of benefits did hurdling give you, being in the secondary and being dual position, so to speak, going to the next level? What kind of advantage do you feel like you had?
This hurdles, got a lot to do with your hip work, hip mobility, and stuff like that. I know they say taller corners or taller guys don't really have the hip functions.
Right.
So I really feel like I'm one of those guys that got the hip function. Like, I got the feet, I got those tangibles that a lot of tall guys don't have, and just the acceleration, just knowing how to run with guys,
Yeah.
knowing how to jump. It brings forth a lot of abilities that a lot of people will have to train to do. I got it naturally just over time, just doing hurdles.
Right. So, transitioning to rapid fire. If you got anything else you want to address, Cam?
No, I'm good.
Okay. So transitioning to rapid fire. This is one of the most debatable questions that we have. Who's the greatest of all time? MJ, LeBron.
LeBron.
Easy money.
Yeah, LeBron. Gotta be. Greatest of all time? That's greatest of all time. Like, from top to bottom, points, rebounds, assists, playing defense. I mean, the last couple of finals been straight LeBron. So,
Okay.
I mean, we going greatest of all time, LeBron. I mean, greatest team, maybe, probably MJ. He probably had the better team.
Okay.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. So, that's not a Ohio answer, right? I know you went to Toledo, so just making sure that wasn't. All right. So let me ask now. Let's stick to NBA. Going into the playoffs, into the finals. What two teams do you have in the finals? Who you got coming out of the East? Who you got coming out of the West? Who you got taking it all?
I want to see the Cavs and Golden State go at it again.
Yeah,
I
power
got
four.
you. I hope the Cavs. I hope the Golden State. I hope they get knocked off though. I'm tired of people always slicing them. They always amp them up. I hope they get knocked off. At least somebody competes with them in the round before the championship. Hopefully the Rockets. I'm thinking the Rockets might get them.
Right.
So, but I got the Cavs taking it for sure. Got to go with the King.
Got to. Can't go again. All right. All right.
All right. So you mentioned music that gets you pumped up in the East-West Shrine game. Game day, give me your top 3 artists, your top 3 songs. Who you got?
Wow. Game day. Top 3 artists, top 3 songs. Meek Mill. You got to.
That's a second.
Oh, that's an East Coast. That's an East Coast thing, right? It gotta be.
That's the second time we get that same exact answer.
Yeah.
Probably the,
so what song? Do the song matter?
The song don't really matter with Meek Mill. He gonna get you going regardless. But if I had to pick one song, it's gonna have to be the intro song that everybody play.
Dreams and Nightmares.
Really, yeah, Dreams and Nightmares. You know, they had that playing at the Eagles Super Bowl. They was getting right. So,
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go with that one.
Okay. So here we go. Sticking with music, right? Kind of, sort of music and debatable things. So Jay-Z had a lyric in his "Niggas in Paris" song that says about MJ, Tyson, and Jordan. I mean MJ, Tyson, and Michael Jackson, right? Mm-hmm. So based on that lyric, I want to know who was the greatest in their prime out of all the Mikes. Jackson, Tyson, or Jordan?
Jackson. Michael Jackson. He changed everything. He changed the game. Michael Jackson.
Is that a question that if mom sees the interview, you better pick Michael Jackson?
No, she might go Michael Jordan. She might go to Michael Jordan. My bad, Mom. My bad.
Okay, so when you're not training for the NFL, when you're not doing stuff, preparing for pro day, stuff like that, you got Xbox or you got PS4. What keeps you busy?
Recently, it's been the Xbox, but as of today, I just got a PS4. A lot of people have been talking trash about. I'm not gonna be good on the PS4, so I just copped one today. So we're gonna see what's up. But as of right now, I'm gonna have to go with Xbox.
Okay. So you said they talking trash. What games? What games you playing? What you got?
2K. A lot of people talking trash in 2K. But Fortnite, the hot thing right now. So I'm gonna have to get on there and see what it's talking about on the PS4.
All right. So on 2K, you play my play or you play just head-to-head online?
My player, my thing.
Okay. What position you got?
Point guard. Gotta have the ball in the hands coming up the court.
Okay. Making the team better.
Yeah, got to.
All right. So game day, you thirsty. You got Gatorade, Powerade. What you got?
Gatorade.
What flavor?
The original fruit punch.
Fruit punch.
Ooh.
Can't go wrong.
Yes, sir. Original.
Okay.
Original. Nothing wrong with that. So, what is? Give me something. I know you grew up in a household, mom and dad. You said they kind of was out the sports thing, but on Saturday morning, I'm from the country, right? Saturday morning, I wake up, I hear a certain music. I know what's going on in my household. I know it's time to clean up. I know we barbecue and whatever going on. Give me something that your parents did when you woke up. You knew what time it was.
Something my parents did. Food. So when I woke up, it was funny because my mother told me it was time to come eat. I smelled that food in the kitchen at breakfast. So my mom always had pancakes on Saturday, pancakes or waffles. So whenever I heard that noise, it was time to come eat.
Okay.
In there, smell it.
Yeah, smell it. You smell it when you're in the sleep. Like, oh yeah, it's time.
All right. So sticking with food, another two-part question. Your last meal, mom's cooking. What do you want her to make for you? And then outside of mom's, what are you having?
Mom's cooking. What I want her to make: mac and cheese, collard greens, barbecue chicken.
And then off the field, away from mom's kitchen.
My last meal.
Last meal. You got anything you want?
Anything I want. Peace and wings. Peace and wings. That'll do. That'll do.
Okay.
Yeah. So let me ask you this: if your brother on this interview with you, right? He was a hooper. You was a track star, and a football player. 1-on-1 on the court, right? You was a hurdler, so I know you can get up there. Who winning? I noticed the competitiveness in it. Who takes it?
Me.
For sure.
Me for sure. And I'm sending him this interview just so he can hear me say that.
Okay.
Me
So
for sure. Me for sure. He bigger than me, like 6'4", about 220, so he think he gonna get me in the post. But no, I've been lifting now. I'm saying this process been getting me big.
Okay.
I've been getting right. I've been lifting.
ain't no slouch no more, big bro.
Yeah.
All right. So before we get up out of here, we would like to give you the floor, the platform. Is there anybody, anything you want to give a shout out to? The floor is all yours, man.
Just a shout out to everybody that's been a part of my process. It's been a long journey ever since high school, college, just going on to the NFL. I mean, a lot of people, I can't remember everybody's names, but they know who they are when they see this.
Right.
You know, just man, thankful, man. I'm really thankful. I'm really grateful for everybody that's been a part of my life and everybody that had an impact on what I did. I'll never forget everybody that had an impact on my life.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Now give the people, before we go, give the people your Twitter and IG.
Twitter and IG is the same. Honcho Jmar, HONCHO JMAR.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. There it is. Follow my guy. We appreciate Mr. Jordan Martin from Syracuse University joining us today. Once again, this is www.killthatnoise.com. I'm your boy, the Cameron McMahon. My man, Joe Son. We signing out.
Yes, sir.